Okay, so what in my mind I'm thinking about is something where it's a bit more alternative, something a bit different to bring.
How's this different? How's it alternative?
Well, I'm looking for something more reminiscent of the Blitz Club in the 80s, sort of where Soho was more sort of underground, a bit more seedy. I think it's a bit more, it's too commercial now. So I'd like to bring back a bit more stuff.
Are you pitching GAY? Are you pitching GAY?
Well, I'm a regular at GAY.
I know, we're commercial.
13 years. Well, but yeah, but there's room and balance for everyone, I think. But I think there isn't any sort of alternative night, and particularly in central London, it's either the sort of...
Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to tell me what's going to happen that's going to make this different.
For me, it's the people that make it different. I want people to make an effort. It's more about making an effort, about going out.
Are you thinking more Studio 54 type thing?
Pardon me?
Are you thinking more like Studio 54 or?
Yeah, Studio 54, the Blitz Club, it's not really about celebrity, it's just more about people making an effort and dressing up. You know, you could have no job, you know, being kind of like customising your outfits at home, you know, being really glamorous, just making that sort of statement to go out and kind of expressing yourself.
How many people do you think are going to come to your night?
Well, I'm not looking for like thousands of people, but
would it be at every floor or the whole club open or just main floor?
Not the whole club. I'm looking for a kind of more of a relatively intimate.
Okay.
When you say intimate, which are we still talking main floor only?
Main floor, or there used to be the Urban Room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Greg, just looking at your proposal here, there's nothing about music policy. There's nothing about budgets. There's nothing about DJs.
Well, the music is kind of like 80s. There should be some music. It's sort of 80s right through to commercial pop now. I'm looking for sort of commercial.
Would we skip the 90s?
With the
80s commercial pop now.
I mean, right through. You know, right through.
Okay.
That's kind of what I'm looking for. Disco, funk, but really kind of sort of alternative mixes.
Entry price? How much would it be at entry? And how would you promote it?
Well, if you really make the effort, I would like to say it's free.
Okay.
What I'm concerned about is how this is very aimed at a very target audience of people. And don't get me wrong, if we get it, that's great. That you have to somehow get to people who want to dress up.
Like a student night could work. Like a student night, I'm kind of like, because the younger guys I think are generally more expressive, and people who want to sort of express themselves in a different way, kind of against the sort of the norm. That's kind of what I'm looking for.
I mean, you know how I would put this is it sounds stupid, but in the way like you do the DP on a Saturday and have someone on the door, I'd do it probably in the Pop Room Island, and I would have someone on the door, and only if you dressed in a certain way would you get in.
What I'd like with the DJs would actually be for some of the people who come would eventually sort of mix in with DJs as well, the kind of alternative guy and girl who kind of, you know, be able to sort of have a free spot and do that as well. I mean, it's definitely an alternative.
Very risky. What if I came along? I said I'm going to DJ and I played Agadoo. What would you do? Would you keep me on?
I love Agadoo.
I would love it.
All right, the Birdie song.
That's my favourite. Oh my God! I'd mix them together.
Okay, and you've given me actually quite a bit to think about actually.
Okay.
Good. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Take care.
Bye. Yeah, good. It was good. I mean, they had some challenging questions, and I don't know the details because my night's quite flexible, so I couldn't answer everything particularly straight, but I kind of hope I got the just around.
Yeah, and how familiar are you with the gay scene in London?
Too familiar.
There's evidently a real need or scene for people to kind of dress up, but go back in time, and not just
anybody with anybody too much for that.
But just kind of
that sounds grand slam.